thank you, love. Overstand this. Life ain't no kindergarten, ladies and gentlemen. Life ain't no nursery. Like, this is not no playground. You don't need no approval from no teacher. You don't need no approval from no other being to do you. Like, overstand. You're not under nothing. Overstand. Because let me tell you something. You see, when you overstand, you see things from a different light. When you become your higher self, you see things from a different light. So like I said previous, this ain't no kindergarten. This ain't no nursery, no play center. You don't need no one's approval to do nothing. Do you. Be you. Love yourself. No, it's not selfish to love yourself. No, it's not. How can it be selfish to love yourself? Check this out. If I want to invest in you, but yet you ain't got faith in you, you ain't loving you, you've got nothing riding on you, how am I going to have faith in you? How am I going to invest in you? Come on, people. It's common sense. This is common knowledge, champs. So, I mean, ultimately, life... Okay, someone asked me the other day, Armour, but if I'm out on the road and, I want to get, I got drama and I got to move to someone or I got to do something, I've got to go and do it. Like, what do I do? Like, I've got to go and handle my business. I said, that's right. You got to go and do what you got to do. Life will slap you in your face more than once. That's a fact. Life will slap you in the face. Life will slap you in the face. Your girlfriend would cheat on you possibly. Your homie, your best friend might even sleep with your woman. Your family members might turn their back on you for certain things you do or have done. This is life. Now imagine if you don't love yourself, understand yourself and know yourself, what that could do to one, what that could do to you. Imagine what that could do to you. So this is why I stress, know yourself, understand yourself. You don't need to overstand yourself. You don't need approval from nobody. I said in the beginning of this video, you don't need no approval. It's not kindergarten, playground or play center. So people, understand, understand. It's all about understanding and overstanding and becoming your highest self. Do you overstand? Please overstand. Because the term overstand is just being in your higher self. So when you're in your higher self, you oversee, you overstand, you see things from a on top point of view as opposed to a underneath point of view. When you understand, this clearly means you're in your lower self, because all you're doing is understanding. So you must clearly be in your lower self. You're operating in your lower self. So overstand, champs. Overstand, please. It's vital. Not only to you, but if you have children, you're cheating your children. You're cheating your children. If you're not getting knowledge, if you're not making progress, if you're not proceeding, you're badly cheating your children and your loved ones. Are you average? Are you a dropout or are you success? Which one are you? If you're a dropout, you're a dropout. Okay, no problem. If you're average, you're average. Okay, no problem. If you're success, you're success. No problem. Which one are you? Choose one. But ultimately, what I'm getting at is you don't need no approval from no one. So do what you want to do. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared because this one does this or this one does that, and if I do that, that might turn what's her face's nose up, or that might turn what's his name's nose up, or he might think of me a little bit different if I do A, or she might think of me a little bit different if I do B. No. Let them think however they want to think, because ultimately you are the person living you. You are the person doing you. You are the person experiencing what you're experiencing. No one is going to experience what you're experiencing. This is a fact. Overstand, people. Overstand. You can understand if you want, but you're putting yourself in your lower self. I would rather overstand and try and put myself in my highest self. I'm trying to live in my highest self right now. We're learning. Every single day, we are learning. I love using this one because this one is... And there's a million others, but I know this one. Steve Jobs, a man who passed away. You must know who Steve Jobs is. This guy, he read for 3 to 4 hours every single day. But yet, the guy was a millionaire. The guy was a multi-millionaire, but yet you're reading for X amount of hours a day. Now, people, this shows you that you can never seek too much knowledge. There's no such thing as too much knowledge. A man in the jungle in the third world who hunts for his food every day, do you think he'd go out with a blunt knife? No. Sharpening his knife daily. Steve Jobs, sharpening his mind daily by reading. That's just, it's how it goes. You have to sharpen your tools. If you don't sharpen your tools, how do you expect to be success? How do you expect to get anywhere? Like I said previously, people are going to get on your nerves. People are not going to want you to succeed. People are not going to, the ones who you think, yeah, that's your homie, that's your ride or die. Actually, that person actually could potentially not want you to succeed as much as you think they want you to succeed. So overstand. Overstand, people. Overstanding is the key. Overstanding. Become your greatest self. How do you become your greatest self? You become your greatest self by studying yourself, by studying your spirituality, by studying your history. True story. This is the way forward, I am telling you. For black people, for white people, for Asian people, for European people, for, people. Studying yourself. Studying your history. You need to know where you come from. Not only do you need to know where you come from, you need to know where you're at and where you're going. 1, 2, 3. Know where you come from, know where you're at, and know where you're going. Now, sometimes you know where you can get to know where you come from, and you can know where you're going. But sometimes you're not quite sure how you're going to get there. But you know where you're going to, but you don't know how you're going to get there. You're driving down the road, and there's a road closure, right? You know where you're going. You know where you are going, but there's a road closure. So your Google Maps or your Waze is going to take you a different way, a way you don't know. So now you don't even know where you're going, but you're following and trusting your Google Maps or your Waze system, your navigation, your GPS, your sat-nav. This is the same thing with life and what you want to do and what you want to become. You need to know your history, champs. Like, trust me, you need to know your history. You need to know your why, your reason, your purpose, and you need to know where you want to go. But ultimately, you will not necessarily know how you're going to get there. Because like I just demonstrated, you will get detours, you will get road closures, you will get bumps, you will get accidents, you will get falsehood, you will get negative, you will get all of the above. And you need to detour. You need to know how to go around the block. You need to know how to jump on the dual carriageway to jump back onto the back road. You need to know all of this, people. And you need to overstand. And how you overstand is becoming your greatest self. Living in your highest self. Eating the best food you can eat. Having the best company you can keep. Having control over your mind. Spirituality is key. Go back before religion. Go back and dig and research and learn and educate yourself. There was something deeper than this thing we call religion today. A lot deeper. But we need to dig deep. What you dig deep for and what you dig deep in private, you are rewarded for in public. There ain't no luxury in researching by yourself. There ain't no luxury. Should I even say that? Because ultimately when you find out, you're winning. So actually there is luxury. There is brilliance in researching in the dark. Researching on your own. Researching. Because ultimately What you research in private, you're rewarded for in public. That's a fact. Grime Minister, people, like, subscribe, share. Tell your friends and your family, Armour is out here regularly putting out real life inspiration to help you become your greatest self. We're all learning. I'm learning, you're learning. Please comment. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if there's anything I could have done to improve. Because like I said, we learn every single day. Learning is winning. Winning is learning. We learn until we leave the physical body, people. Have a blessed one. Grime Minister.